Hello and welcome to Awakening Wisdom. This is our Sunday Sacred Oracle reading, and this is for the week of September 8 or 9 till the 14th. Can you believe it that we are in September? We're entering eclipse season, and there is so much going on in the world, in our life, as new energy light codes are entering. I'm so excited to be here with you today. My name is Sofia Martinez, and I am an ontological coach, a HeartMath mentor, a meditation guide, and I'm here to guide you, to connect you to the power of love within you, to return home into your heart, to connect with the wisdom of your heart, and to, through the wisdom of your heart, to begin to empower your life, empower your light, and live a fulfilling life of alignment with your mind, your body, your heart, and your soul. And so let's begin this reading by I invite you to close your eyes, to take a deep breath in, to bring your attention to your heart center, to begin to tune in to the pulsing of your heart, activating your heart, knowing that this space is for you, and to deepen your connection with your soul. And so setting your intentions for this reading, if there's something that you're needing clarity to understand in a deeper level about something that perhaps is challenging you in your life, unfolding in your life. And we're opening, calling the guides and the archangels and the masters of light and the earth and all our spiritual and plant and crystals, guides and spirit, medicine, spirit, to guide us through this reading and inform us in this reading. I'm going to invite you to take another deep breath in, and we're going to begin. And I'm going to begin by bringing the spirit, the animal oracle spirit by Colette. It's one of my favorite ones, the eagle. I can see the eagles coming in through there. And we're going to bless this reading with the highest vibrations. Spirit has a plan, so maybe there's a need for trust. Take a leap of faith and trust in the great mystery of the whale medicine. The cards are clever. Reclaim the power. Okay, let's see. Time to heal. So let's see what comes. Spirit, divine plan of the Great Spirit. Just bring some clarity and messages for the collective about life. And there we go. Know your worth. I'm gonna pull. Woo! Be at peace. Be peace. Sorry. Be peace. And one more. Now it's a lucky time. Be here now with the hummingbird medicine. So these three cards, the skunk spirit, know your worth. There is something here in your experience where you are learning to value yourself. Perhaps it's about boundaries. Perhaps it's about saying no when it's no, yes when it's yes. connected and in alignment with how you're feeling, what you're actually saying, and how you're actually acting. Perhaps it's about knowing your worth in your career. Perhaps it's knowing your worth in your personal life, in your relationships, and overall. And so this is a week where life, and it's not only this week, it's this journey, wherever you're listening and finding this reading, you are learning and your soul is guiding you to know your worth. So I'm going to invite you this week to really begin your day and close your day with breathing into your worth, feeling worthy, feeling enough, knowing that you are enough in all of that you are, that this moment is enough, that what you're doing is enough, that who you are is enough, and that your life is enough. That there is enough for you as well, that life is giving you enough, that you have enough, because you are enough and life loves you unconditionally. And so knowing that everything that you are needing to fulfill your purpose will come to you. So beautiful. And the number 54, which is 9, so there's a closing. Perhaps you're coming into a deeper sense of healing about your worth, understanding a deeper layer of your value, and not putting your value at risk in relationship to outcomes and results in your life. And so through that way of healing, through that understanding, there's a new sense of peace with the dove medicine. And so the dove for me is also a sign and an omen of the divine being really close. And so listening to the messages that the divine is bringing to you, knowing that you're protected, and just asking the question over and over again throughout this week, will this bring me peace? What will bring me peace? How can I cultivate my peace? If I feel this way and say this and act this way, will I be at peace with myself? And so that's a beautiful way of connecting with your inner compass, about your being in alignment with your true essence, with yourself, with your values. The last card is the rabbit with now is your lucky time. The number 49, and what was I gonna say? There's also an omen of fertility, of facing your fears, and through the quality of innocence, of curiosity, of childlike playfulness. And so believe that now is your lucky time. There is something good happening in your life. So stay open to receive. Be at peace. If there's a sense of anxiety, just go into your anxiety. Tell that part within yourself that feels anxious, that wants that result now, that nothing is at risk, that you are safe, that everything is working out for you, and that actually giving yourself permission to feel joy, to feel happy, to receive that happiness, to receive that luck, to receive that which you are healing and working for, and to receive that sense of worth of who you are and your life. That is so beautiful. We're gonna pull 3 cards from the Oracle of the Dragon Riders. We're learning all the animals, the magicals, animals of this field of existence of planet Earth, and on the other, let's see what the dragons and the masters, the dragon riders have to say. Please, 1 card. Number 8 with Hermed and Matilda. Number 2. Number 1, beautiful. Abundance. Okay, so Hermed and Matilda, number 8, all about the heart chakra, green, abundance. You are now in need of rest and recuperation. It is only when cradled in the silence of a powerful being that you can achieve self-awareness and follow your soul path with divine clarity. So listen to your times of movement, listen to your times of rest, and allow yourself to surrender to the intelligence of your life, to the divine. When you don't know what to do, just stay, don't do anything, just stay in connection with your heart and with your soul. Clarity will come. When you're feeling tired, just know that rest and nourishment, you can't serve the world if you don't feel nourished, if you don't feel replenished. So when your body is asking you for rest, rest, so you can fill your own cup first. Ceres and Bond, number 1. So it's all about you, your individuality, and manifesting what you desire. Abundance, priority, and happiness, and making their way into your life. The time of harvest has arrived, so be at peace. Take a deep breath in. And number 20, Landa and Clarida. Life on earth is an heroic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is as important as mastering the invisible and the mystic. So perhaps there is a way where you're mastering manifestation, mastering bringing the divine into your humanity, into this plane, and learning from that way of creation, of co-creating with spirit, your connection with spirit, in alignment with your soul, with your values, with your heart. That's really beautiful energy. And there's the energy of the crown, of white, of purity, of yellow, of abundance, of your solar plexus, of reclaiming your power, and the heart, your values, what is truly important for you, with the energy of green. We're gonna pull in the Earth Warriors Oracle by I'll take this. Sorry, it might be too loud. It's just a table. I'm in a new space. And let's see what comes. I'm gonna pull one card for the collective here from the Earth Warriors Oracle. Star of Venus. I'm gonna read this one, number 20 as well. And look at this, it's so beautiful. Chaska, Star of Venus, supports an inner shift to higher consciousness. Whether or not you consider yourself to be financially skillful, part of your sacred power and purpose includes the healing of economic and financial matters in your own life and in the world. You are meant to experience abundance, creating and sharing prosperity from a place of inner spiritual security. A healing liberation from poverty consciousness allows the universe to work through you more easily without the obstruction of negative conditioning. Wow, 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 wow. Place your sense of security not in the amount of money you have, but in unconditional love and endless generosity that the universe wishes to share with you. Trust that the universe will provide you with all you need to fully live your life. When you are giving something, accept it and consult your own heart for how you might share the resource with wisdom. Give yourself permission to stop making financial matters an issue in your own mind. Trust that the universe knows what it's doing, and all matters can be resolved according to a loving higher intelligence. Healing process. Place your hand on your heart and say out loud, I give thanks for the abundance of grace available for all beings. I open my heart to go off diminishing beliefs and interpretations of events. I no longer carry fear in my heart. My heart is filled with trust and peace. I give thanks for the divine intervention, innovation, and blessing on behalf of all beings in all matters of economics. Great Spirit of love, please guide and assist and protect each one of us in all worldly matters. By the evening star, I now give over to the great beloved Spirit all matters of concerns, that they be held in your hand, resolved by your grace. Hold your arms, right palms facing upwards, and say out loud, by the morning star, the great divine beloved Spirit now gives me with all that I need for divine fulfillment, for the overflowing of divine grace into this world, so that love will flourish through all beings. Feel your right hand and touched by the spiritual light of the morning star and bless. Place your hands into prayer. You have completed the healing prayer. That's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's pull some tarot. I'm gonna pull tarot. Oh, that one keeps wanting to come out. It's the Hermit. So go internally, listen to yourself. Allow the light of your own internal wisdom to guide you, and you're gonna be okay. Let's see your body connection this week. Wow, the Hierophant. Okay. There's knowledge, commitment. Okay, body for the collective, body connection. Thank you. Ha! The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. You're giving the Ace of Cups. There's emotional fulfillment. And there is the dove. Once again, be at peace. All shall be given. Gorgeous. There's going to be a sense of relief, of balance in your body. So give yourself permission to feel relief, to feel fulfilled, to feel nourished, to allow your cup to be completely filled up. That's so beautiful. Okay, so mind for the collective, mind connection, and advice for the collective. The Tower. So let whatever thought that is no longer serving you to fall. Let life take care of you. Whatever to let go, to remove from your life everything that is no longer in alignment with your highest expansion and value, with all that truly matters to you. Release and allow life to liberate you from belief systems that no longer serve you, that are no longer who you truly are. Let go, surrender. Surrender to a new level of nourishment, of fulfillment, of grace. Beautiful, just so beautiful. Connection, please, for heart connection, heart advice. What does the heart want to say to the collective? What does the sacred heart want to say to the collective? I'm going to put one more. That's so beautiful. There's with Hangman, a new beginning of the heart, and Seven of Swords and the Magician. Your heart is telling you that it's time to transmute all deceptions, self-deceptions, all the ways that you have not been loyal with yourself, all the ways that you have stayed in situations that are no longer nourishing you, that cause tension and keep you in an energy of fighting. You are living, you're taking away the swords that have pain you in your heart. Realizing that you are the one that can be peace by removing those swords in your heart. You can be peace. You are choosing peace instead of war. Within yourself, in your heart. Because you realize you are the magician. You are the alchemist of your life. By choosing love, by choosing yourself, by choosing and knowing your worth, and choosing to be in alignment with your peace, you're creating your luck. You are the one creating your luck. By realizing and changing your belief systems that when something doesn't work out, when something breaks down, when something challenges you and creates a tower moment, it's an opportunity. It's not a punishment. It's an opportunity for you to know your power and claim it, and claim your love for you, your worth. That's so beautiful. The magician has all infinite power. It's connected to its infinite power, to its wisdom, to its abundance, to emotions, to both realms, the non-physical and the physical. And you're manifesting something just really beautiful, because you're coming into your power. You're coming into a power that it's not a power over, it's a power with your higher self, with the universal consciousness, with the frequency of love. This is the way of the heart. This truly is the way of the heart. And you're creating worth as the money, as healing money into your life, a sense of abundance and worth in your life. Abundance not only being money, but no longer the result of your value, connection with your worth and who you are. And there's a clarity that has come through that you are discovering and integrating in your life. And so let's see what a spirit, your soul, soul connection, soul for the collective, the spirit, soul, universal consciousness, what message has for the collective, what advice, what is the soul connection for the collective. Thank you so much. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's see. Okay, is it all set? Let's see. The lovers. You, my dear, have reached a place of connection, of balance between your feminine and your masculine, between love and fear, between the energy of your higher self and your human self. You reach a new layer of connection with divine love that is here for you in your life. You're embodying your divinity more and more. So soul, spirit, the universal life is telling you, you are loved. Allow yourself to receive this abundance, to receive this new state of being with yourself, with others, and planet Earth. You are a beacon of light, of love. Allow that love to be fully received and fill you up. Because from this flowing up, removing all the ways that perhaps I learned and been conditioned to believe that I'm not worthy, you're connecting with your inner magician, with your inner power, your inner alchemist, your inner wizard and heroine and witch and goddess. And wow, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna pull one last card from the Blue Angel Oracle card. You know, I love this one. And let's see, Archangel Michael, what is your message for the collective for this week? What do they need to know, focus on? Thank you for your message. Okay. The Sword of Orion. Yes, you have the power within yourself. And the card that came through is the number 39, Synchlorton. 39. Infinite possibilities. I swear I can't make this up. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You're one with the universe. You're one with Source. In this week, connect through your meditation with a sensation of coming home to yourself, to your heart, and being one with Source, with the divine, with the sacred heart, with creation itself, with your highest connection to your highest potential. And allow life and your soul and your heart and Source to guide you. And move from this place, knowing your worth, being at peace with yourself, in alignment with your peace, that all is well, that you're deeply loved. And step out into the world from this energy. Think outside the square, beyond the limit of your thoughts, the tower there in the mind. It is possible to think through your heart. It's a shift that you're doing. It's a shift. This is my whole channel. My channel is a way of the heart. It's that awakening wisdom of living a heart-centered life. We have been conditioned to live from our heads. And I do deeply believe that the way forward today is the way of the heart, is from our heart, from the calling and the wisdom of our heart. And this is what you're doing. It's just so beautiful. Sorry, I got so excited I hit the microphone. It is possible to think through your heart. Try it. Infinite possibilities exist inside of you. These are ideas and creative solutions from beyond your physical reality. You can create all of your heart desires. Feel the imagined impulses transmitted from beyond space-time. There are worlds within worlds and entire universes within a particle of light. Through this card, you can see and randomly create. This is a card of joyful creation. What brings you joy? What passions inspires you? Where's your passion? Where's your joy, your playfulness, your inspiration? All you wish to be can now be. All you wish to be can now be. There, peace shows up, right? Keep the greater good of all in mind, and let there be love in all you do. Wow. To see the world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour. William Blake. What a gorgeous reading. What a beautiful way to finish your reading. Please share if this resonates. Please share at the beginning, the end of the week, wherever you find this reading. And I also want to invite you, if you haven't been on my website, sofiamartinezcoaching.com, there is so much there. There is so much there's a new course, The Art of Heart Flow Living, that goes so in alignment with this reading. It's all about living your life from your heart. It's about discard. It's about listening and moving and making decisions and creating your life from your heart center, from the wisdom of your heart and the guidance of your heart. So that's The Art of Heart Flowing. It's a new course. It's a self-study. You can move through it in your own pace. And then the other piece is also that I feel two things: that you can sign up to my newsletter and receive my ebook that is Embracing Your Sacred Nature, where I share different rituals and focal points to integrate into your life to deeply connect with your sacred nature. And then and that's for free. You receive it through the newsletter when you sign up. And my newsletter, I send you different videos on YouTube and letters and different things and practices as well to integrate into your life. And lastly, I want to share, there's a free course on my website that is Creating Your Vision. And I do feel and believe that doing it and going through it will also support you in just really getting in so deep alignment with what is that your heart truly desires. And so I leave you with that, sending you big hug and love. Have a beautiful Sunday. I'll see you next Sunday. Stay tuned for Wednesday, the upcoming video that I post every Wednesday as well. And thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do that, to like the video and to share it if you have another loved one that you feel that you want to share this content with. I send you big love. See you next time. Bye-bye.